Anything goes. Yep. This is the Anything Goes podcast. Your boy Sean Peoples. I'm here with my brother Demby. I'm here with Lola. What's going on? How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all good?
Yes, I'm good. How about you?
I'm definitely good. Definitely good. People, like, subscribe, and share. Comment in the comment section. Let people know what's going on, man. Just like, subscribe, share, comment. So everything going on, Lola. How you doing? How Florida treating you?
Florida is magnificent.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful weather,
Mm, sounds great.
no cold.
Yep. That's what I like to hear. Y'all in a whole different galaxy anyway. Y'all ain't on Earth, so you know, doing y'all own thing out there. Demby, my brother,
Oh,
how the city I
yes,
go
my
on,
brother. City cool like ice,
man?
Lord. Nah, cool.
Jah know.
Hmm.
I don't like it, brother. I don't like it. Don't you
Let's
kinda,
go.
don't you kinda coolish, you know? When I ish, yeah. You can't wear a long sleeve shirt and be chilly. Or you can wear a short sleeve shirt and be real cold. It's up to you what you want to do. But you know, we gotta work we have to work with. Cause them say spring right around the corner. So yay.
Mm.
I don't know the thing go again. This is the Anything Goes podcast, people. We here, man. We here. Yo, the topic of the day is, people. I have a nice little topic for us still. The topic of the day is, so you and Lola, let's say a young lady and a young man together. They have sexual intercourse. Somebody gets pregnant, of course the lady. The young man don't want to keep the baby, don't want to have the baby. The lady wants to keep the baby. Do we think that that man should still be in the kid's life if he choosing from the get go? Let's say he even said this before they even start having sexual intercourse that he doesn't want a kid. So should he still be responsible for the kid, or should the lady, if she chooses to keep the kid, take care of the kid by herself? What you think, Miss Lola?
I think that this is a very, very touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because it's always, a double standard when it comes to stuff like that. Like for women, if you don't want to keep the baby, it's my body. You can't tell me what to do with
Mm-hmm.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But then on the flip side, if the man don't want to keep the baby,
Yeah,
he don't have no say so really.
that's true.
Um, and so I think that I don't know. I feel like it's a double-edged sword. People have to be like you have to be more responsible because that's just like if
That's key though. That's
you
definitely key. And
yeah,
responsibility lies on both sides.
right. Because if you go say you go out just an example, you go out and you shooting a gun
Uh huh.
and you shoot somebody and they die, you still have to suffer those consequences.
True. Lola got bars today. Bars.
So I think that just
Then you
from
gave
the
Lola my
standpoint
rhyme
of
book.
Yeah, man. Bop, 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 bop.
I can't trust y'all, man. I need my rhyme book back, man. Yeah, sorry, Lola. Where I say?
just from the point of being irresponsible, I feel like yes, he should have to. But then I feel like it's like as a woman, you're putting yourself and the unborn child in a bad situation from the
True.
beginning because then he gonna be mad because you did it anyway. Then you gonna be mad because he don't want to do what he's supposed to do.
Uh huh.
Then the baby gonna be mad because you mad.
And he don't
It's
got no father. Yeah.
right.
So why
So
why put
I don't
everybody
know.
through that situation? You know, and and
I
and and we're
in
not
some cases
negating
it's
the
out of
fact
spite.
that a dude, because I'm a firm believer in, if you have a kid, you should take care of it. But I'm also a firm
Right.
believer in, you know, if you choosing to be a parent and I don't want to be a parent, that should be your responsibility. You know,
I
but
mean, it's going to end up being their responsibility anyway,
yeah, because that's
aside
the
from the
law.
financial aspect.
Yeah, the
But
law gonna make you do it.
yeah, but and then some women they might think like, oh, he just saying that right now, but he gonna change his mind. Like
Nah,
you don't know what these men gonna
why
do
would
out
you
here?
put yourself through a situation like that? First of all, put yourself through any situation you want to put yourself through. I'm fine with that.
Right.
But why would you put the
Mhm.
child through a situation like that? Why would you have a
Right.
kid come up into the world without proper guidance from both parents, both
Right.
having to be able to be on both sides of his family? Because most of the time, even though there's a situation where the guy might not want to take care of the kid, and the his side of the family might still play a part in that kid's life. But I know a situation
Mhm.
where the guy say the kid, he don't want the kid, and the mama, the daddy, and everybody else, we don't want him either.
Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. But
Very,
I,
but
I mean, you just got to know who you're dealing with and know, what kind of mindset they're in. And if that's the case, don't be having sex with that person.
yeah,
Or if you're gonna have sex with that person, you need to have birth control, condoms, a morning after pill, whatever you got to do.
protect your put real protection, and that goes on
Right.
both hands. If he don't want to put it on,
Mhm.
he can't put it in. That, I mean, simple.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
so we don't have that. He should have put it on theory. Nah, if he don't put
No,
it
y'all
on,
both
don't
should have
have
been
sex with him.
responsible for the
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. If he don't want to put it on, don't have sex with him. Demby,
Right.
my brother, before we come back to Lola again, yeah, and I background, I'm know you say a word. So I wonder how you feel about this situation. Do you feel that it's both persons responsibility to take care of the kid? I know by law it is, but in your opinion, should they both take care of the
Yes.
kids, or should the mother, since she neglected the fact that he doesn't want to be a father, should she take care of the kid by herself?
Well, listen.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, just gathering my thoughts on all of this, and I've
Mm-hmm.
seen situations happen in real life.
Yeah.
So, definitely, take this very seriously. I feel, regardless of the situation, a man must take care of his kid. Now, whether you from the start said that I don't want this kid, and if she decides to go ahead and carry the kid, you know what? You're gonna have to take care of this kid
Mm.
because this kid was created to an activity that involves both of you guys.
Act
After
of
sex,
lust, the act
and
of love, or act of
or
something.
Mhm.
whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
two adults made a decision.
Yeah.
Mhm.
After that decision is made, you cannot back out of that deal. You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite rappers said, Tupac said, "Hey, a man doesn't carry a baby, so he can't tell a woman when or what to do with it. He can't tell her that.
That's
When you
true.
get a woman pregnant,
But I want
yeah,
to
when
play
you get a
devil's
woman,
advocate real quick.
you can play
That
that.
is
Let me get.
true. But
Mm-hmm.
but I don't get a chance. You get to dictate if I become a parent or not. I don't get that chance to do that.
You
That
did.
No, I
no, hold
didn't.
on, no, hold
Shot
on,
the club up.
Cause she could,
hold
well,
on.
yeah, she could she, if I wanted that kid and she doesn't want it, she could say she's not having it, and I can't do anything about it.
Right. That's
because
the unfair part.
yes, exactly. So she gonna say it's her body, her choice. I don't have a choice when it comes to that. Whatever way it goes, I have to take responsibility for that child, whether it's financially, or I have to personally be in that kid's life. But yeah, finish what y'all say.
All right. Yeah, but for me, and hopefully everyone can understand this terminology. It is her body, and it is my body. All right. So
Just say
what the
penis,
thing is,
man. We're not all Jamaicans.
well, penis, right? It's her body. It's her body, and it's my penis. But as we say in Jamaican, body. No, when you look at it like this, the moment that I had the control to insert inside of her is when I lose all control. My control at that moment is all gone out the window
Mm.
because I made a decision at that point that I know for temporary happiness could be my permanent misery.
Mm.
You cannot.
Oh, that's
No,
good. I like that.
yeah, it does not matter. It does not matter to me, and this is all opinion. It does not matter to me under what circumstance it's created. All being, fair and not. No, we're not talking about criminal activity. As long as within two adults made a conscious decision to
Mhm.
sleep together you as a man, you shall and will be held accountable, even if you tell that woman, I'm not ready for a child. I got my career, I got it. You know what? You had the decision in your palm before you slept with that woman. If you had a career and all that, don't have sex. Leave sex out of it then. Go deal with your career. But when you have sex, especially without protection, these are the things that can happen. And if you don't have somebody, your corner as a mentor or a parent, to tell you these things, you put yourself in these predicaments. Well, it's flat out, plain and simple. When the woman decides to carry the baby, you have to be responsible, and you should be responsible to the fullest of any extent. You cannot tell this woman what to do with her body and to go sit in some room and do whatever surgery and all that stuff. No, you had the choice to do a surgery yourself. That means go get your vasectomy, or
You're sounding a little crazy right now, telling a man to go take a vasectomy. Let's play. Let's not even play. Let's be adults here, and let's not just talk reckless stuff here. Let's both be adults here. Both parties should be responsible for not having a child. Not one party. Let's not just tell a man or a woman that she should go do this and a man should go do that. Both of y'all, like Lola said, when you're in the bedroom and you know that this guy is saying that he doesn't want to be a father, when he tried to have sex with you without a condom, you as an adult also should tell this man that's not happening. Put on the condom. You already say you don't want to be a parent. So there's no way that you're gonna have sex with me without a condom. Let's not talk let's not push off. We already know you can't tell a woman what to do with her body. That's not what we're saying. What the question is if she wants to keep the child, should the man, is that a fair response to everything that's going on, that the man should have to be held liable for that child? Because we already know that we don't tell a woman what to do with her body. She do whatever she want to do. If she choose to, and if she don't choose to, that's not a part of the conversation. We're going to leave that over there. But also a man should have a choice to be, if he wants to be a parent or not. I think I should have a choice to choose if I want to be a parent or not. Just like she has a choice to do that.
And nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that, brother. But let me say something real quick. Nothing is wrong with that. And you said that eloquently, my brother. Your views, I hope that you can reach whatever viewers out there based off your eloquent execution of what you just said. I'm not saying I totally disagree, but from my perspective, this is my view also. I am telling you personally.
No, what I didn't like was the part when it seems like we're saying that she should go take an abortion. That's not because you knowing me already know that I don't believe in abortions. Not saying, ladies, so don't listen to us and say that we're saying something bad about you if you take abortion. We're just saying that in my half, if I get a young lady pregnant, abortion is not in the question for me. If she chooses to do it, then that's all on her. But if she bring that to me, I'm going against the abortion thing. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. So let me clear that up real quick. All right. So Lola, give me a second. Let me clear that up real quick. What I was saying when I said vasectomy. My thing is this. All right. With a man, if you decide that you don't want to be a father, or you reach a point that you don't want to be a father, the only point is to, and even then, even if vasectomy is not even 100%, but I'm saying you take all the necessary precaution, because what I'm saying is, if you use a condom, it can break, or any one of these things can happen. Now, if you're truly adamant about that, I think that whatever decision you choose, and I'm just throwing vasectomy out there, is an outlet. You don't have to. I am saying, if you got to understand before you make a decision what means more to you. That was the point that I'm trying to get at. I'm not saying do that over. One is just something I'm throwing out there. Hopefully I could do it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Lola, do you agree with him with what he's saying? Do you think that at the end of the day that the man should be we already know the law says that, so we don't want nobody in the comment telling us, well, he has to anyway. We know that.
Mm.
But what we're
I
saying
mean, yes,
is
I do think so
morally,
because you made
morally is
yeah.
that is morally is should the guy really be responsible for the child if he doesn't want to be a parent?
I think so because I think the choices is in it's in the beginning. It's not fair that she gets to make the final decision for him,
Mm-hmm.
but still, hey, here's where we are, so this is what got to happen.
Yeah, I think that with guys now, you should take care of your freaking kids. You know, and
Yeah,
stop sleeping with women you don't want to have kids with.
right.
You know,
And if
And
you
and
I
don't want
know.
to have
especially if
kids,
you're gonna sleep with
period,
women you don't want to have kids
get
with,
fixed.
use protection. I mean, Demby say
Right.
Right.
it's not 100%, but nothing is 100%. But it's better you
Right.
use protection than you running around in the sun without sunblock, and all of a sudden now you got
Right.
sunburns and you upset with the world. It's
Mhm.
you and ladies, you also have a choice to make in this decision. You know,
Right.
don't bring a kid in the world that you know that some, as we Jamaicans say, waste man ain't gonna want to take care of his kids. That's why I'm gonna name this episode "Mommy's Baby, Daddy's Maybe," because most of these guys,
Mhm.
if you're gonna be with a man that you already know that he's just there for the moment, why put yourself in a situation and why put your kids in a situation to have to go through not having a father around or not feeling the love from both parents. You know, that's my biggest problem with it. I don't really care if the woman want to put herself through all type of heartache and heartbreak and trouble. But when this kid come to the earth and he knows that, hey, my daddy over there, my daddy may be taking care of his other 3 kids, but he don't want nothing to do with me because he ain't wanted my mother to have a kid for him. So now he don't want nothing to do with me. That put the kid in a mental situation that a lot of times they don't deal with that good. So responsibility to me lies on both parts, and I'm not going to sit here and make an excuse for anybody and make it sound better for one side and make it sound better and less better for the other side. Both of y'all was in the bedroom together. Both of y'all decided to have sex. Both of y'all could have said, let's wear a condom. If one of y'all didn't want to wear it and the other one wanted to wear it, there could be no sex without unless he's going to rape you. So you can make that decision of not bringing a kid to the earth that a guy you already
From the
know
beginning.
ain't going to take care of. So I don't want to sit here. I'm not going to do a Lola and I'm not going to do a Demby and say that morally the guy is responsible for it. Morally, y'all both responsible for that kid. Because morally, you knew when you laid there with him also, like a lot of women, because I brought this topic up to a lot of women before. And the first thing they say, he should have put a condom on. But it's your vagina. You should have made him put a condom on. So
You should have birth control.
all of
Well,
that stuff.
for
Not
me,
Because
even
you
that,
really
but
can't make anyone to do anything,
yeah, you
but
can.
you
If you
could
want to
well,
have
make him
sex with
not put it in there.
if I want to have sex with you and you say you got to put a condom on, how am I going to have sex with you? Rape you? I hope
I
YouTube ain't picking
mean,
up all this rape,
it
and think it's bad.
it could happen, but I just think that you just got to be responsible in and for yourself from the very beginning. Because I mean, even
right.
people have had sex and then they might not have even had a conversation about whether or not they want kids, and then now she's pregnant and he's saying, "Oh no, I don't want no baby."
Well,
Like it's too late now because
well,
maybe she
well,
don't believe in abortion either.
well. The thing is, you cannot believe in abortion, but you can also not think that this guy is going to be around to take care of the kid for you. The thing is, before you start
Yeah.
having unprotected sex with a person, maybe you should discuss how they
Mhm.
feel
You
about
need
having a
to
kid.
know what's up.
It's called accountability. It's not called,
Mhm.
yo, we
It's
didn't
on
have a
both
discussion
ends.
yet, so I'm just gonna keep it. Be accountable for your actions. You know why I don't have a bunch of
Yeah.
kids running around the place? Because I'm accountable for my actions. I'm accountable for what I
Mhm.
do when I'm in the bedroom.
They're
Now,
gonna
no
make some
disrespect to my homies
male
that
birth
got six,
control
seven
soon.
kids. I'm not saying y'all don't not accountable. So don't be mad at me. I'm just saying. Put a condom on. So them be
Yeah, brother.
yo, I don't want it to seem like I'm going against both of y'all, but I feel like y'all are both negating the fact that the responsibility is not higher on one side. It's both people to have responsibility for that action. What you guys say?
Right.
No,
They both do have
I
responsibility.
disagree. Hold on. I think they both have responsibility, but I think that some things in life, when it comes to a man and a woman, is double standard, and we know that. So you can't get around it. When a woman is pregnant, she makes majority of the decision. Now, I'm only speaking from my experience of what I've grown to learn and what I can tell my son. Now, I'm not saying how Lola feel or how you feel is, it's eloquent. However you feel, it's from the heart. I won't take it away from you. And nobody gonna take my view. I feel like this. The woman gets pregnant. She has most of the say so. She has most of the say so.
She has all the
For
say
men,
so. She doesn't have most of the say so. She has all the say so.
all right, all the say so. All the say so. And she has all the say so. A man has a say so in the choice that he's making. We all make dumb choices. I get it. But when a baby is growing in a woman, I think the man is at her mercy. And hopefully you have a communication line where you can talk to her and she can understand where you're coming from, to try to work with you. But once the baby's been
you said something right there. Hold that thought real quick. You said something right there that I have to address. Being held at somebody's mercy, is that even a good situation to even be in when you when you try to have a child with somebody? That doesn't even make sense right there to me, because that's already a toxic environment for this child. Yeah, you said now you at her mercy. I'm gonna be at the mercy at somebody to that. I mean,
and you're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. But what we're talking about is the facts of it. I've seen this. It maybe shouldn't be like that. But we're talking about what we've put to see. You know what I'm saying, Lola? This is what it is. Remember, as cool as somebody is, a lady gets pregnant, and when they get pregnant, their emotions are different. It's off tilted.
Yeah. So now that
yeah.
The lady and her emotions is fine and good. That part of everything is a whole different part of from what we're talking about. What we're talking about now is responsibility, being held accountable for your actions. There's no brother, just like you said, that's what you believe. Now this is what I believe. There's no greater action. It takes two of us to make a child. So if you want somebody to be in a child's life to help you raise this child, or like upper echelon people say, rear the child, then you should make sure that you have a child with a person that is going to be there to help you rear this child. You shouldn't be having child with a person that I'm just going to go ahead and have it anyway because the law gonna make him pay. But does the law say that he has to come and pick this kid up every weekend? Does the law say that he got to be in this kid's life? Does the law say that he got to do anything other than pay? No, it doesn't. The law can't make you pick the kid up. The law only can make you give money to the kid. In fact, I can go to the courthouse and sign off everything for that kid. Say I don't want anything to do with that kid again for the rest of my life.
In Virginia, you can't.
Yes, you can. I've been through that. Yes, you can.
Adopt them.
I know. Nope.
If someone else is gonna adopt
if you and the mother are there and you don't want anything to do with the child, you can sign off your rights to that child. The only thing you can't sign off is the financial part of it. That's the only thing you cannot sign off in Virginia. If you don't want anything, I have people that's going through that right now.
Someone I know right now.
Exactly. I have somebody that signed off his rights.
It was no, unless it was somebody who was gonna.
No, that's not how it works. How it works is that you always going to be financially responsible for that child. Now you don't what in Virginia, you know the law in Virginia, right? You do not have the rights to your kid until you actually go to the courthouse and fill out a piece of paper and have custody of your child. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before a parent even does that, technically you don't even have right to your own kid in Virginia. So
Right.
what
Well,
happened
maybe it's
is what
different
my
because
friend is
this is
going
after
through.
the
He
fact.
signed off for the kid when he was in the military. Say he didn't want anything to do with the kid, and now he wants to be in the kid's life, and now he's trying to get back in the kid's
Mhm.
life, but he signed off for it already. And the mother, because she's getting
Oh,
financial
he did
money.
it before he.
Yes, he
I got
signed
you.
off to the rights to the
It's
kid
two
already.
different situations. So this one, they had joint custody, but then now he's trying to give up the rights. So
Well,
they were
I
like,
well,
no,
I think
unless
what
someone
you
else is
I think
adopting
what
them.
you're not realizing is that he's trying to give up the rights because he don't want to pay money. That's the only part that you can't give up in Virginia. In Virginia, you can say you don't want anything to do with the child,
Gotcha.
and she can keep, and then you don't have to go back and forth with her through court to have visitation or
Yeah.
any of that. It's just her and the kid. All you're responsible for now is the financial part of it.
That's
So
unfortunate.
it's very unfortunate, but that leads you to be able to pick the right person to have a kid with. Shouldn't that lead that?
I mean, in most cases, that's like that makes sense. But sometimes people be flipping the script. I mean,
No,
years
we
later
ain't we
they
ain't
flip
even
the
gonna talk
script.
about flipping the script because we know there's stuff will happen. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah,
But what we're
it's
talking
always
about
an
now,
exception to the rule.
yes, that what we're talking about now because we all seen that before. So we're not the no life or
Hmm.
no decision is perfect. But what we're talking about
Right.
is that if me and you decide to have a kid, we are deciding to have a kid. So
Hmm.
that means usually I'm gonna be responsible for what's going. I'm gonna be held. Uh, I'm gonna hold up to my part of the
Accountable.
responsibility. My half of the responsibility is
Hmm.
being a father, being there for the kid, doing the emotional support part, doing all of this. That means I'm saying I'm okay with that. Now, if we just having sex and you get pregnant and I say I don't want to have a kid, what do you think coming behind that? Now, I've seen that with my friends. They don't want to have kids with the chick and they take care of the kid anyway. But I've also seen that
Hmm.
people don't want to have a kid with chicks and they just do not. They don't care. These
Do
dudes will see the
nothing.
chicks in the
I
streets and
mean,
they
it
just walk
it just
past her like
depends
it
on
ain't
the
nothing.
person. Yeah, it depends on the person, how they,
That's why I'm
how their
saying
brain works.
responsibility
Because
though. That's why I said it's both people responsibility. I it's not one person responsibility. Just like Denby said the guy choose to have sex. Well, didn't the lady choose to have sex too? Did he rape her?
well, yeah, but and even still, okay, if she's pregnant, if they're having a baby, like yeah, she chose to keep the baby, she gonna take the responsibility too. Because
Mm-hmm.
if he ain't gonna do what he gonna do, she gonna have to do it all.
That's the thing. Why now put yourself in a predicament where you're gonna have to take care of a child
I
by
mean,
yourself? How about
some
you
people
put a
just,
condom on? Don't let these
yeah,
ain't ain't ish guys
make your
come
choices at
shoot
the
up your
beginning on the
come
front
shoot up
end.
your club and then you pregnant for an ain't ish guy that already got 5 6 kids and now he don't want to take care of yours because he don't want to push the money around anymore. Accountability.
Hmm.
Be accountable for your
I think
actions. Both of y'all, not
I
one.
think you have to make the decisions at the beginning and not try to make the decisions on the back end. That's
Well,
that's where everybody get
exactly.
messed up at.
But everybody need to make that decision before ahead of time, before the child get into the world and they'll have to suffer because
Before the
this
sperm get
clown
to the
don't want to
egg.
take care of his responsibility. Don't put the child through that. That's all I'm saying. I'm in here defense for the child. I don't care about defending the dude or the woman. I'm in here for defense of the child. I'm not here to sound like I'm trying to make one side sound better than the other. I'm here in defense for I see a lot of young ladies with fatherless child.
Mm,
You got to make,
yeah, it's a lot.
at some point, we got to start making better decisions, man. Dudes, too. Take care of your friggin' kids.
That's,
Stop running around
that's,
getting everybody pregnant and not taking care of your friggin' kids.
that's where,
True.
that's where, that's where, that's like I said, I think we all make good points. And I feel like, yeah, you just got to make the decision is before you have sex, that's where the decision comes in. I think the man has,
Mm-hmm.
equal power with the woman before the decision of having sex.
Yeah.
After you have
Right.
sex, the decision doesn't lie with the man anymore.
Well,
It
yeah.
doesn't.
The
Now, what
decision to
goes
carry the
wrong?
kid doesn't lie with the man anymore, but the decision to help be a part of the kid life does. I can choose not to be a father to that kid if I want to. There's no
No,
law that can
I'm
make
not.
me be responsible for that. The only thing the law can do is make me give you some money a month time. But
No, we
being a
heard,
parent is more
we
than
heard.
just money, bro. Being a parent is
Right.
No,
more
I'm
than
not.
just paying a female money a month time. You have to physically be there for that child. Well, you know this because you're going through that right now. You have to physically be there for that child.
Right. No, and that's, I'm not, listen, what you're saying, I agree with you. No, I'm not taking that away from you. Now, if you so choose to be that guy who just want to be a financial dad, that's on your soul. I'm not going to say you wrong, right, or indifferent. I am saying now that woman now, she got something of you. Like, not even if it's financially, you have to be a part of something that you really don't want to be a part of. And the only way to make that decision is before. And that's what I'm trying to get at with that whole situation right there. You know what I'm saying? Because I
I
know guys
definitely
have.
understand your point. But my point is everybody should make that decision, not one person.
Okay.
You know? The responsibility of being when you're a parent is only one. Is not one person that's a parent. Both people are a parent. So instead of saying
It
a
should
guy
be.
should make a decision ahead of time, how about they both make a decision ahead of time? How about both of us make
Yeah,
a
it's on
decision ahead
everyone.
of time?
Everyone has
Not
to make
just
the
me make a
decision in the
decision ahead of
beginning.
time. Me and her make that decision ahead of time.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Both people make the decision at the beginning. Don't try to make the decision on the back end, because on the back end is where everything gets screwed up.
Mm-hmm. And we have to remember this before we close out. The kid is the common denominator between both of them. And if you only gonna be a financial parent, or a judge will put you on, you got people that know how to work the system. So a man give you $100 a month. What is that going to do for your kid? Absolutely
Mm,
nothing.
right.
So it comes to a point where you have to make a decision like, hey, do I have a baby for Harry when I know Harry got 7 kids already? Or should I even be letting
And ain't
Harry,
doing what
should
he's
I even
supposed to
be
do with
having
them,
sex with Harry without a condom if I know Harry got 7 kids already?
and do he take care of them 7 kids already?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
man,
know,
you
and
gotta know who you working with.
we already know Harry ain't ish. Harry gonna come here with his ain't ish self, and Harry just want to come there and shoot the club up, and then he out of there to protect the child. Do whatever you want to do. Have sex with Harry if you want to. I guess Harry's the end thing at the time.
He might he
Yeah,
might got some gold.
maybe I wouldn't know, but 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 protect this child, man. The end of the day is responsibility. We can't find accountability in one section of life and then negate it in the other section of life. When we talk about accountability lies on everybody, not just one person. There's no person that should be more accountable than one when it comes to having a child. But unfortunately in life, that's how it works. You have guys that get women
Yep.
pregnant and don't take care of their kids. Why do they do that? You know, I seen it a
Who
lot.
knows?
I seen it a
Hmm.
lot. I am happy to say that I don't know any of my personal friends that don't take care of their kids, and I'm glad that I
That's
have
good.
some of the greatest guys around me that all strive to be better parent, all in their kids' life, all are good guys that make sure that their household is up to standards and good providers and good parenting to their kids. And that's all you can really ask for when having a kid, is to make sure that both parties are responsible enough to have a life come on earth and be able to take care of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
But we gotta do a part 2 of this, because this topic can keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
I wish they
Yeah,
I wish
true.
they had heard our Energizer Bunny joke earlier, Denby. Then they could have get what I was saying a while ago.
I know. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but in close out, say something real quick, brother. Give them a 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely, brother. Just people just be responsible and understand oneself. Make decisions. Prior to the action being complete. So
Yeah.
you don't have to end up in a predicament that you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little bastard kids out there on the street trying to find,
Right.
messing up life, getting arrested, getting killed. Lola, give me a quick 30 seconds. Close out. What you say?
Um, Ladies, be responsible. Know who you're dealing with. Take your birth control if you believe in birth control. Some people don't like that. Men, when the man birth control come out, take it. Do what you got to do in the front end so you don't get caught out there on the back end.
True, true, true. I just want to say that I ain't taking no birth control, but I'm gonna be responsible for every action I take in life. I'm gonna be there for anything. Every action that I take, I'm gonna own up to it in life. That's just how I work. And like I said in the program, it's mommy's baby, daddy's maybe, and that seems to happen a lot
True
around here in
words.
these parts of the world. It just is what it is. So we gotta be better at being parents, and we gotta be better at sticking up for these kids. Yeah, I purposely ran this segment a little long because it's very interesting, and I know we're gonna have to do a part two because I know a lot of other people are gonna want to touch some point in this subject, and this subject is kind of dear to me because I see a lot of kids out there that do not have fathers in their life because just wrong decisions are being made on both sides, you know. And
Hmm.
it's sad that our kids have to go through this, And I see some of my son's friends that don't have kids, that don't have fathers in their life. It it grieves me. That
Yeah.
it's just sad. But what can I do? All I can do is wear my emotions on my sleeve about this subject and keep
Hmm.
it moving. That's just, it just is what it is. A very touchy subject for me because I feel like, you know,
Yeah.
kids need their parents, both of them. And, you know,
True. True.
it's lacking out there. But, yeah,
Mm.
it's the Anything Goes podcast. There with Demby. I'm here with Lola. Like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Say all what you want to say in the inbox. Say you don't agree. Say you disagree. Cuss and go on bad, but don't cuss too bad. And don't be disrespectful. Keep everything respectful. Big up and one love. It's the Anything Goes podcast, man. We out.